Third Person Point of View continues our Oscar marathon with
Hustle and Flow
from 2005.
I had never seen it.
Nominated for 2 Oscars, won.
Should have probably won both, but then Philip wouldn't have won.
True. It probably should have been nominated for more, like original screenplay.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It is a movie that follows DJ, a Memphis pimp hustler who has a dream, just like everybody else. Doesn't have the dream at first, he's just kind of schlepping around doing the pimp thing. But then makes a drug deal, which lands him a Casio keyboard. And then things start to get rolling. He remembers he was a DJ.
Well, he remembered that he had a passion.
Yeah.
You know, and so he meets up with Anthony Anderson.
Yeah. Who?
Oh, I was supposed to say it.
Yes.
I was waiting for you to say it. He meets up with Anthony Anderson, who is like, I don't know. He was in a church basically. It was like a church.
He was from back in the day. He went to either a rival school, but knew DJ back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he works as like a musical tech at a church.
Yeah. So they basically get together with DJ Qualls.
Yeah, who's great in this movie.
Fantastic job. I mean, I'm never disappointed with him and everything I've seen him in, so.
He's in All But Steve.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, so they all meet up, and what do they do, Luke?
They decide to produce a hip-hop album. Or like a straight rap album, I guess. Not hip-hop. It's Dirty South rap.
Yeah. Now, I don't know much about rap, and I don't know much about rap culture or anything like that, and I won't pretend that I do, because I live in Canada, and we don't really have real rappers here. So, I don't really understand it, but from my point of view of where I'm a musician, and I've tried to record my own music, I really got into this script because I got to see the trials and tribulations that I go through as, as a musician, and I got to see that other people go through the same thing too. So I really related to it on that level of it.
It's funny how we talk about identifying with characters and whatnot, and there's the scene with the microphone, and where the guy pulls him aside and he tells him how shitty the microphones are, and you're like, right, you knew exactly what he was going to talk about, and talk about how shitty the microphone was because that you've experienced that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So I really identified with that sort of aspect of it. I found the acting in it was amazing. I liked every single character, right down to the blonde. Right, yeah, every single one of those female characters I adored. I liked the little bit of romance between the lead and the pregnant one. Yeah. I liked that little bit there. That was cool. That little bit of tension, which you felt throughout the whole movie, even though he's a pimp, right?
Yeah.
And I just liked how they all work together like a family, and I believe that can happen.
Yeah.
And that does happen in life.
That's how art gets created, like that.
So I really identified a lot with it, and I thought it was fantastic.
Now, what do you think of some criticism that people have towards the film of being it deals with a lot of heavy content, a lot of our content with how women are treated in those scenarios?
Well, it happens. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you can't. So it depends on certain things, but we watch people murder children. We watch television shows about molestation. We watch women getting beat up on TV all the time, and it's like, so this is somebody's basically their point of view of it. I can't get mad at somebody's point of view of it.
Right.
It would be like, it's the same with The Pecker, that movie, where it's like, it's basically a bunch of gay men dancing around in the bar teabagging each other. I mean, like, it happens. This happens. So yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with seeing someone's artistic depiction of how they view it.